Welcome to The Late Show, one and all. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. I'm excited, too, because there is big news in the Russia investigation. The first part is about Attorney General Jeff Sessions, seen here just loving life. Because we learned today that Sessions was questioned for several hours last week by Special Counsel Robert Mueller's office. I'm sure Sessions was, I know, you're excited, but I'm sure Sessions was not amused. I do declare, Mr. Mueller, you are wasting your precious time interviewing an upstanding citizen such as myself when there are real criminals out there, grandmas smoking weed for their glaucoma. I bid you good day, sir. This is. This is huge because it is the first time investigators have interviewed a member of Trump's cabinet. Probably not the last. After all, the motto of the special counsel's office is, gotta catch 'em all. Now, Mueller hasn't released a transcript of Sessions' interview, and everyone on cable news is speculating what Sessions says. But The Late Show has obtained exclusive footage of Sessions' answers to all of Mueller's questions.
I do not recall such a conversation. I did not recall this event. I don't recall it. I do not recall. I don't recall it.
I guess I could say that I possibly had a meeting, but I still do not recall it.
I do not recall it. I may be just a cookie, but I have the memory of a goldfish. Just a minute.
Oh, snap.
Did not eat the goldfish in rehearsal. And Sessions isn't the only big fish Mueller might be reeling in, because we also found out today that James Comey was interviewed last year by Mueller's team. This is important, because if Comey testifies he was fired because of the Russia investigation, it just might confirm what the president confessed to on national television last year. Now, we don't know the time frame we're not sure. We don't know the time frame, but we do know it was late in 2017. But I'm going to guess it was around November 11th when Comey just happened to be on a trip to Washington, D.C., and he just happened to tweet the following Bible quote: "But let justice roll down like waters and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream." Okay. So, there is definitely a PP tape. And things are only going to get spicier from this point out because, and this is just in, the Washington Post is reporting Mueller is seeking to question Trump himself about firing Flynn and Comey. Yeah. That's going to be big. Yeah, it's going to be big because it's not just going to be about Flynn and Comey. Mueller's going to grill him on his other questionable firings. Mr. President, in season 12, why would you fire Debbie Gibson even though, sir, Arsenio Hall lost a blank check from Jay Leno? The public has a right to know. That's my Mueller. Now, thank you. This could be very bad for Trump, especially if Mueller doesn't take the $130,000 in hush money. And his legal team is nervous Trump might perjure himself due to Trump's lack of precision in his speech and his penchant for hyperbole, which Trump disputes. Believe me, I am the least hyperbolic person ever born. And many people, everybody, I'm hearing this from everyone's saying my precision is the biggest number, whatever that is. Now, after all of them, it's big and it's the best. After the firing of Flynn and Comey, Mueller has expressed interest in Trump's effort to remove Jeff Sessions as Attorney General or pressure him into quitting in order to determine whether there was a pattern of behavior by the president. And if he finds one, the president might be getting a new pattern of his own. Wow, what a cliffhanger. What's going to happen in the next Late Show video? Click subscribe to find out.